Are back with another episode of the Swindon Town Road to Glory. Today we will be starting with a one-game away against Scunthorpe United, the season opener. Before we get into this game, we will have to answer a few player chats. This one from Isgrove asking if he can play. I do consider it. Now we are getting into the pre-match press conference. Answering a couple of questions, mainly trying to boost the morale, not really too bothered about what I say, just want to boost the morale. So now we will be getting into the game away to Scunthorpe, choosing the red and they are in the blue. Now my goals this season are just to get promoted. I don't care how, just need to get promoted. The board want us to win the league, all I want is promotion. Obviously, every game you want the win. Here we are going away to Scunthorpe. I don't really know what to expect because I'm not too fond of the teams in this league. So I'm just going to come into the game, hope for the best, and see what happens from there. So here is their first 11. Now, I'm not really fond of anybody in their first 11, so that's just something saying about League 2. We're not going to know much players in this division. Now we will be getting into our lineup. It's a complete first team, first game of the season. Just want to play the first team, see how it goes, and make changes from there during the course of the season. Our first highlight does come in the 9th minute. It is played through straight to Yasimia. That's just the best I'm pronouncing it. And it's just a brilliant save from the keeper. The first half whistle does end up going in this highlight. Again, a very, very boring first half. So we'll just hopefully get a goal in the second half. The second half starts on the receiving end for us. Cleared away from my center back. And it's a very, very poor shot from their striker. Next up, we do have a highlight here. And it's played through, and he's through on goal, but it's just blocked, and I really thought we had scored there. We do have another highlight here. It's played through to my right striker, and he's just tried to find an opening. He can't find it, plays it through, and he misses. This keeper is on fire. Do make a substitution. My center mid and my attacking mid do come off. And so we are trying to get one last chance, but we cannot find that, and it will be the final whistle. Here in the pre-match press conference, again, as I said, I'm putting morale first, so I'm just going to do whatever puts the morale up, because I really need that at this point. After this, we do reply to a player chat from Isgrove saying he was happy we let him play. He only got subbed on, but that's fine. Then we do train our first set of players, the Youth Academy goalkeeper we found, and a few other people as well. I also took a quick look at the calendar. I found the game against Carlisle United, I think it was. So we are going to end up simulating this one here against Carlisle. Hopefully we can get the win, and we get a 1-0 defeat, which is very, very disappointing. After that, we do have a cup competition game, so I went to my B team, but for some weird reason, my B team disappeared, so I had to remake my B team so we can use my B team for the cup competition. So we do end up getting to the cup competitions. It's away against Southend, which is a League 1 team. But as I said at the start of the season, I don't really want to focus too much on the cup competition. So I'm just going to simulate this one because my main focus is League 2, not the cup competitions. Like, it'd be nice to go on a cup run, but main focus is League 2. We do get a 2-1 loss. We did decent considering that they're a League 1 side. So now we will be getting into this game away against Exeter, hopefully get the win, and we do get our first win of the season. Finally, a 2-1 win over Exeter City. Here we just finished the training drills. Baker does go up to a 58 rating, so once he turns 16, we'll be in strong contention for a starting position. So I do decide to go ahead and check the calendar. I decide to simulate the Northampton game, play the Cheltenham game, and then simulate the final game against Morecambe. Here we are making a couple of changes to the lineup before the game against Northampton. Obviously needing to rotate because if you don't rotate throughout the season, no one's going to be happy and you're going to have a very unbalanced squad. But here we will simulate the game home to Northampton, hopefully get the win. And we do get the 3-1 victory. 2 goals from Woolery and another one from one of my center mids. So we are about to get into the game away to Cheltenham Town. But before we do that, we have to answer a few player chats and do the pre-match press conference. Here we are getting into the pre-match press conference. As I said, I mainly want to base it on the morale. Just put the morale of the team up because we want to have a happy team. So after that pre-match press conference, we will be getting straight into the highlight. So early on in the game, Cheltenham Town have a chance, and he's through on goal, but he really should have done better with that. So here we do have a highlight. We have, not sure who it is dribbling. He plays it across the goal, and he's through, but he's just off, and it's a poor shot. Straight after that, we do have a corner, and it's whipped in with venom, and it's headed on, and it's an amazing save from Cheltenham Town's keeper. Following that, the halftime whistle does go. Neither team can really get anything going. Here we do start the second half and hope for the best because we really need something in this second half. My right back does a brilliant job to beat his man. He puts it across the middle right to Anderson, and he could give us the lead, but it's just wide. We do make a triple substitution here. Maybe it can get something going as we're through on goal, and it's a very, very weak shot. We should have done much better with that. Following that, the Cheltenham Town do have an opportunity. It's cleared by my center back, and they play it through, and it's an amazing save from the new signing, Mark Travers. Following that, Cheltenham Town do have an opportunity, and it's just wide, and we do play out another 0-0 draw. Here we are attending the post-match interview. I accidentally say the wrong thing to him, makes him a little bit unhappy. Shouldn't have done that, but we do end up recovering that by boosting the morale by my entire team, so that's good. Before the final game of this episode, we do the last training drills we have done every single time. Now we will simulate the final game of the episode. Home to Morecambe should be winning this, and we do just that with a 2-0 victory. So that will be the end of today's episode. We will go ahead and show you the standings, where we sit. We are sitting in 5th place right now. Next episode, I want to be doing much, much better if we want to be winning the league. As I said, that is going to be the end of today's episode. So see you in the next episode.